Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. So with all the hype around the S23 series right now, many are excited to get their hands on the upcoming latest and greatest tech from Samsung. But here are a few updates coming in, and watch till the end, as Samsung has some really interesting plans for their future flagship devices, and I'd bet you'd be excited as well. So first, a tweet from AhmedQwaider explains that the Samsung Galaxy S23 series is gonna have the latest One UI right out of the box, which is the Android 13 One UI 5.1. And if you see, this is a common practice for Samsung, as they have been following this for quite some time now. Currently, we have Android 13 One UI 5 running on many of the latest flagship devices, like the Galaxy S22 series, the Flip 4 and the Fold 4, the Galaxy S21 series and the Note 20 series. And with Samsung's update policy, which promises 4 years of Android and One UI update, this is really exciting. Another interesting rumor from the famous tipster Ice Universe is that the Galaxy S24 Ultra, yes, you heard that right, the S24 Ultra is expected to replace the telephoto sensor and use some new kind of solution for better telephoto images. Now, the rumor is not very clear and doesn't really say much, but the S23 series isn't even out yet and we are already hearing rumors for the S24 Ultra. Now, keeping in mind the rumors that Samsung has plans to improve the telephoto sensor, this brings me to my next update, which is also a huge update by Samsung and may in a way confirm Samsung's plans to improve on the cameras on their future flagship devices. The details of the new improvements are complex, but here are the three main areas in which Samsung is going to improve on to produce better images and videos. Samsung is going to improve on the pixel structure of the sensor by using nanophotonics color routing. As you can see by the image from Samsung, it explains the evolution of pixel structure, and by 2024, Samsung may also use this on their S24 Ultra. By using nanophotonics technology, Samsung will be able to achieve a higher sensitivity that goes beyond the usual limits, which will use the light of adjacent pixels at an extreme level to capture more light, resulting in brighter images. Samsung has some really good plans on improving HDR on video on the upcoming future flagship devices. Now, with the current tech, there are a couple of problems for capturing HDR videos, like high power consumption and the challenge of capturing moving objects. To tackle this, Samsung plans on using an in-sensor single exposure HDR technology, which in short consumes less power and reduces the motion artifact effect for HDR videos. And finally, Samsung is focusing on improving the time of flight sensor technology for true depth. Now, one of the main areas in photography, especially in DSLRs, is the bokeh effect. DSLRs have always been the best in providing accurate depth of field with perfect edge detection. But when it comes to smartphones, they have been lagging behind. To improve on this, Samsung is planning to work on a new generation of ITOF sensor, which will have an image signal processor integrated. With this, the entire processing of the depth information will be done on the image signal processor instead of the SoC doing all the hard work, making the overall process less power consuming, while at the same time offering improved depth quality even in low light areas and narrow objects. So there you go guys, Samsung does have some huge plans on improving their cameras. Do share your thoughts in the comment box below and subscribe to my channel for similar content.